What's going on, y'all? Casual Corner MMA. Coming at you with a couple things I want to talk about real quick. Starting off with talking smack. You know, I never want to be disrespectful to a fighter because they have earned their place, man. They get in the octagon and fight. I'm just a regular dude. I'm just a fan. I'm just an observer. So it's hard for me to be disrespectful to certain fighters. Some guys I like more than others. That's just the way it is. And sometimes the truth just hurts. Which brings me to Belal Muhammad, man. He's talking all kinds of smack about DDP, and you got to respect his game, man. He's earned his title shot. He's earned his belt. He's a hard worker. He's got a great formula, but he's not knocking guys dead. So him talking all this smack about DDP like he's just going to take him out and walk all over him, I kind of disagree. DDP's got more finishes in his last 5 fights than Belal does in his entire UFC career. Let that sink in for just 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? I like the confidence. He wants to move up, make some room for Makhachev to move up and become a double champ. He's got Shavkat in front of him, you know, so he's got work to do. So, you know, let's just keep it objective. You know, I like that confidence, but let's just keep it objective. Number two, I've been hearing a little bit about Nate Diaz yapping lately, and I kind of want to cover that really fast because we all love Nate Diaz. He's a great guy, but he is a double talker, and straight up, back in the day, he's talking all this smack about Poirier backing out. Oh, that's an L in my book. Let's just recap real quick because let's be serious. Nate Diaz has a way of talking a bit of shit that's a bunch of fucking nonsense. And that's just the reality of it. Let's just recap. Now, back in the day, he claimed that Dana White was talking trash and that he didn't back out of the Ferguson fight. He wasn't offered the Alvarez fight. But then he goes right on to Ariel Helwani's show and admits when Ariel asked him, did you back out of those fights? Were they offered to you and did you turn them down? And he admitted that he did to both of them. And he explained why. He said, number one, why would he fight Alvarez when Conor already beat him? He doesn't want to fight some guy that he already melted. And number two, he turned down Ferguson because he wasn't going to do Conor's work for him. But then he turned right around and booked a fight with Dustin, who Conor already knocked out at that point in time. No. This is what happens. And then he walks out and throws a temper tantrum when they announced Khabib versus Conor during the press conference, and he walked out and walked right in front of a TMZ camera, and TMZ was doing an interview with him. He told those guys, he was like, fuck the UFC, the limo driver showed up late, blah, blah, blah. He don't even want to show up to this dumbass fight and whatever. And then the next thing you know, the fight's called off. What do you know? Dustin Poirier goes and gets some hip surgery. They say he's had some nagging injuries. And here, Nate Diaz is talking about, oh, that's an L in my book, bro. You're a little bitch. What's the reality of the story? Because Dustin said that the UFC called him and said that Nate backed out. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's just like talking some shit and trying to fight and get that fight, and he wants to face off with Dustin Poirier finally. I like it. Send that, man. Let's go. Love the confidence. Like I said, everybody loves Nate Diaz. He's cool in my book, but man, sometimes he talks that shit. And Belal, hey, respect to him, man. He's the champ right now. He's the man. He got him a nice decision win again over Edwards. So good luck to him. Hope you guys enjoy the fights. Y'all stay blessed. Peace. Y'all, that's all I got for now. Take it easy.